We'll try that again. Good evening. My name is Colleen Wade, and I am honored to be the principal of Lake Weir High School. On behalf of the dedicated faculty and staff of our school, I would like to welcome you to the 2021 Lake Weir High School graduation ceremony. This is the 66th commencement exercise in the history of this incredible institution. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of the colors by the Lake Weir High School JROTC and the national anthem performed by the Lake Weir High School Hurricane Band under the direction of Mr. Michael Jennings. You may be seated. Class of 2021, look around and soak it in. You are surrounded by your classmates, friends, and family. Many of these people had your back in tough times, encouraged you to keep going, or even made you so mad that you kept going to prove them wrong. It has been an incredibly challenging year, but you did not give up. You have worked hard, and I invite everyone in attendance today to please give these incredible graduates a round of applause. And speaking of not giving up, if you are a faculty member or a support staff member of Lake Weir High School, or if you are a parent or a guardian of any of these graduates, please stand up. Graduates, let's give this dedicated, supportive team a round of applause. They believed in you when you may have lost belief in yourself. Joining me on the platform today are special guests who are here to cheer our graduates on to success after high school. I ask that they stand as they are introduced. Marion County Public Schools Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Diane Gullett. Deputy Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Mark Vianello. Marion County School Board Member, Ms. Allison Campbell. Area Director of Secondary Schools, Mr. Ben Whitehouse. And in addition to these special guests, there are several here that I would recognize for their outstanding dedication to the class of 2021. Lake Weir High School's Assistant Principals, Dr. Amy Farino, Mrs. Heather Busby, Mr. Brandon Hicks, Mr. Robert McMillan, Senior School Counselor, Ms. Karen Brazil Smith, Graduation Coordinator, Ms. Susan Ferguson, Senior Class Sponsor, Ms. Blair Calloway. We also have faculty here who are volunteering to help this ceremony run smoothly, and they represent our full faculty and staff who have spent over 4,000 hours over the course of 4 years with our graduates. Thank you to all of these people. I would like to take a moment also to recognize and thank Cox Communication for their sponsorship of our evening, particularly the honor cords that many of our students are wearing. Appreciation also goes out to our business partner, Lockheed Martin, Marion County Sheriff's Department, and of course, the World Equestrian Center for hosting this event tonight. Thank you. Okay, graduates, tonight is all about you. You are an exceptional group of students. You have worked hard from home or in the classroom or both, but regardless of your location, you finished. Over half of this graduating class is graduating with honors, even during this night of constant change. 170 of you have decided that you're going to pursue higher education, whether that is in an institution of higher education or if it's a vocational school. 64 of you have decided it is time to start your careers, and 25 have decided to enlist in the military service, supporting and protecting us all. Thank you in advance for your service. In accordance with the Marion County Public Schools Student Progression Plan, the academic honor of valedictorian is determined each year by calculating grades in 24 designated courses. Lake Weir High School valedictorians for the class of 2021 are Sidney Glenn and Amber Whitmer. I invite these ladies to the platform at this time. Sidney is the daughter of Timothy Glenn and Vicki Glenn. In the fall, she plans to join the honors program at the University of Florida, majoring in health sciences with the goal of becoming a dermatologist. During her years at Lake Weir High School, Sidney was president of the mock trial team and debate team. She served as president of Student Government Association and participated in the Leadership Ocala Marion Youth. She's also the manager and team captain of the Lady Canes varsity tennis. Sidney hopes her teachers and classmates remember her by being hardworking, dedicated, and a person who pursues her passions. Welcome, Sidney Glenn.
Hello, everyone. So I kind of promised myself I wouldn't cry, but I make no promises. So here goes. I learned to love reading the summer of 2015 when I was 13 years old. I had my phone and all other technology confiscated for the whole summer in order to reduce my screen time after months of obsession with social media. I was miserable that first week. I'd become so attached to my phone and all other technology. However, my mom forced me to go to the library to pick one book of my choice. But this was even more unbearable to me because I'd loathed reading my entire life. I still remember the first book I picked up, Virals by Kathy Reaches. Once I was a chapter in, I was hooked. Soon enough, my eyes devoured the pages of every single book in the YA section of the local public library. I read a 400-page novel a day and purchased secondhand books from thrift bookshops until my collection spanned my entire bookcase. While these fictional stories enchanted me, I was enamored by the female protagonists I met, who taught me many of the traits that have become a part of who I am today. In addition to these fictional women, strong female leaders have shown me what is possible despite being a woman who dreams of joining a male-dominated field. However, most important to me are the women in my life who have raised me to stay true to myself. I learned empathy for others from Claire Fraser from Diana Gabaldon's novel, Outlander. I saw Claire care for the sick and stop at no end to care for those in need of her help. It is this mentality of caring for those in need that I wish to maintain in my future. After witnessing the impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic, I believe that each of us have the capacity to empathize with those hit hardest by the pandemic, between lost jobs and lost loved ones. Despite the disparities caused by the pandemic, we must use the lessons learned from this past year of hardship to build a brighter future, to not overcome each obstacle in a battle of attrition, but to be proactive when faced with new challenges. I learned confidence from the late Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. While I was not alive at the height of her career, her legacy is one I admire. Well, in my own life, I feel as though I may come across as abrasive at times, leaving my speech to be dismissed by some of those around me. I realize I am an outspoken woman living in a society that shuns women who are confident, have learned to love themselves, and challenge the status quo. In the same way that RBG was ridiculed by many during her career simply because she was a woman who spoke with conviction and fought for the rights of those within this country. As RBG stated, women belong in all places where decisions are being made. It shouldn't be that women are the exception. This quote has served as inspiration for me to enter a male-dominated field in medicine where women are regarded as the exception, as well as fueling my confidence in the power of women everywhere who simply lack the role models to show them what is possible, and that our femininity is not a weakness. Despite the numerous lessons I have learned from both fictional characters and female leaders, perhaps most important to me are the women in my life. From the many friends I've made throughout my high school career, and the many teachers I've grown to love, and my many, many family members who are always so happy to hear about my accomplishments, I want to give a special thanks to my immediate family. While he may not be a woman, I feel it is only fair to give my due thanks to my dad. Dad, thank you for always fixing my car when something goes wrong, for showing me the funny videos you see that are just too funny not to share, and doing all the things that a good father does. Whitney, thank you for going on little trips with me and putting up with me every day, and even though you might not admit it now, I know you'll miss me when I leave for UF in August. And Mother, thank you for encouraging me every day to just do my best, for helping me through this past year with applying to college and letting me sit in your office for hours listening to me rant about my day and the petty issues that a normal teenager runs into. I like to believe that I'm intrinsically motivated enough to have accomplished this on my own, but you have made the journey here so much easier, and I'm eternally grateful. While everyone may not love reading as much as I do, we can learn so much from what we encounter in our daily lives. Whether it's a good friend, a new job, or a really good book, learning continues and life doesn't stop. History has its eyes on us, and we must ask ourselves, how will future generations perceive us? How will future generations judge our action or inaction in the face of a growing demand for social progress? For this, we must strive each day to do better than the day before, to extend a hand to one another to move forward, not as a nation divided by race, gender, or creed, but as humans united to move forward into our uncertain futures, learning from those we encounter. As Amanda Gorman wrote in her inaugural poem, "The Hill We Climb," there is always light in the darkness, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Amber Whitmer is the daughter of Jackie and Richard Whitmer. She plans to attend the University of South Florida and study health sciences and psychology with a goal of becoming a psychiatrist. While attending Lake Weir High School, Amber was the lead attorney in the mock trial. She's a junior class president, played on the Lady Canes varsity tennis team, was in Spanish club, and volunteered at the Forest Public Library. Amber wants to be remembered as an understanding person who has never given up on herself or others. Amber Whitmer.
First, I'd like to start by saying that I have so much gratitude and appreciation for being here. While I didn't doubt that any of us would be here tonight, it's still amazing nonetheless. This truly has not been an easy year for me, and I'm sure many of you resonate with that. For one, I want you to know I understand, but that I'm honestly so proud. I'm proud of myself and everyone here, because after 4 years of an experience, we're all here, and that's something to celebrate. I have to say, for a while, I didn't miss being in school physically. However, after a while, I began missing my classmates. I loved coming to class because there were a select few of people who knew how to make me smile and laugh. And for that, I will be forever grateful for them. On that note, I'd like to say you matter. Your actions matter, and what you do impacts others. Small acts of kindness can go a long way for some people. I speak from experience. We have so much time to do what we love, so we should do it. However, keep in mind that there is only so much time to make a difference, to impact the world positively. While I hope that everyone here is successful, I also hope that everyone understands what true success is. Success for me is making sure people know their true value and worth, is making sure I'm doing the best I can to make the world livable for myself and for others. Just remember, you have the power to make the world better, and complacency has never solved anything. As well, on behalf of the entire student body and all student bodies nationally, I'd like to say we deserve more. We are always told high school should be the best years of our lives, and for some of us it is. For others, the stress and anxiety are overwhelming, while the existing attempts at promoting mental health awareness are ineffective. I feel as though part of the issue is rooted in how discipline is not prioritized effectively. For instance, school districts often provide inadequate attention and reaction to address the epidemic of absenteeism, spending more time to police student stress. In my perspective, How one dresses should not be more thought-provoking than their presence and what they have to contribute to the classroom. In my opinion, removing students from classes for dress code violations is contradictory to the principal purpose of public education. Yet administrations then call for improved attendance. Thank you. Yet administrations then call for improved attendance while there is little compelling students to show up to class. Again, this is because public school priority is misdirected and misguided. The purpose of education systems is not to train children in obedience, conformity, or uniformity, especially when programs such as the IB exist to promote individuality. Education is the one practice that has the complete power to restructure misogynistic and problematic policies, as well as systematic thought. It has the power to dismantle harmful institutions and promote understanding and acceptance, something that is, hopefully, universally desired. As well, backtracking a little, mental health is not only an issue when it poses a direct threat to someone or their life. Even healthy people deserve adequate mental health services, and attempts at instituting preventative care and nurturing and guiding environments. We need performative action, not just smiling faces that seek to alter superficial and cosmetic change aspects of public schools. With all of that being said, I'd like to thank, first and foremost, my sister Alexis for being my rock, my world, and everything in between. Sorry. I would also like to thank my sister Ashley for being the role model I needed. You have always inspired me. I also want to make sure a few other people know how grateful I am for them, despite the obvious being my parents and my family. Mr. Gibb, your dedication and love for what you do shows and has shown every day since I've known you. You are a true hero in the flesh. I hope the fact that you've been recognized by 2 valedictorians consecutively begins to reflect decently on you and the amazing job you do. I appreciate all of my teachers, including those who helped indirectly, and a special thanks to Cahill for always being the icebreaker I needed. Thank you, Ms. Smith, for trying. You never stopped caring, even when others didn't realize how much you helped. While if given the opportunity, I would not do this all over again, ever, I am happy to be here and happy to not be doing it alone. Be kind, spread love, and celebrate your winnings. Remember, it's Save the Earth, Respect Women, and Black Lives Matter. Thank you.
Congratulations, baby.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. We are very proud of you. Class of 2021, I'm going to keep my words few because I want you to remember what I say and because we don't know what the weather's going to do. So, years from now, I want you to remember that I told you this tonight. When life is not going your way, or when it is going your way, I want you to remember what I'm saying to you tonight. You are important. You have great value. And you have purpose. This world is going to tell you just the opposite from time to time, but you will need the strength to silence that voice and remember that you are the class of 2021. You survived and you thrived. You are important. You have value and you have a purpose. So as you move forward, I challenge you to be responsible in your choices. You have the opportunity to make the world a better place. Be respectful and listen. You have 2 ears and one mouth. I can't help but think that that's by design, because I think it's important that we all learn to listen and seek to understand before we speak. Class of 2021, you can persevere. You already have. So go with confidence, knowing that you can and you will survive the challenges that are ahead. And finally, serve. Serve others. You are important. You have value and you have purpose. Through your service to your community, you may be the only one who can initiate a change that is needed. So, class of 2021, one last time, let me remind you, and please say it with me, we are responsible, we are respectful, we persevere, and we serve. Go Canes, make us proud. The time that we've all been waiting for, it is time to recognize the accomplishments of our individual seniors. At this time, front row, please stand. And I ask our valedictorians to lead the class of 2021 in the presentation of the diplomas.
Graduating with highest honors and Lake Weir High School's class of 2021 valedictorian, Sidney Glenn. Graduating with highest honors and Lake Weir High School's class of 2021 valedictorian, Amber Lynn Whitmer. Graduating with honors, Bradford Owens Abbott. Graduating with honors, Jaden James Adames. Justino Edwin Augusto. Graduating with high honors, Nelson Albert III. Graduating with honors, DeAndre Marcel Alcide. Graduating with high honors, Alexandria Joanne Andrews Wilkins. Graduating with high honors, Carolina Araceli Aravello. Riley Mitchell Arthur. Desiree Julie Babylonia. Graduating with highest honors, Jessica Amrita Babwa. Graduating with highest honors, Jenny Lee Baez Morales. Jamal Jeffrey Bailey. Graduating with honors, Jasani Renee Baker. Graduating with honors, Tanner Richard Ballard. Graduating with honors, Emily Ann Baptista. Graduating with highest honors, Savannah Marie Barnett. Graduating with highest honors, Brendan Tyler Bartlett. Kristen Agnes Ba. Sebastian Eric Beltry. Graduating with highest honors, Alexis Jade Berry. Zoe Grace Betts. Darian Jordan Biggs. Graduating with honors, Tyler Robert Blackburn. Graduating with highest honors, Yancel Blacas Orengo. Graduating with highest honors, Joanne Elizabeth Booth. Graduating with honors, John Edward Booth IV. Seth Ashton Borey. Graduating with high honors, Kendra Dean Boynton. Abigail Elizabeth Brown. Graduating with high honors, Alexis Ann Brown. Tegan Aries Brown. Graduating with high honors, Antonia Mikhail Burton. Graduating with highest honors, Carlos Mateo Burton. Graduating with honors, Carla Nicole Bustamante Rodriguez. Graduating with honors, Haley Grace Campbell. Graduating with honors, Ryan Reesky Carone. Brandon Anthony Carmichael. Graduating with high honors, Vincent Anthony Carpenter. Destiny Joy Carrasco. Graduating with honors, Nayeli Chavez Ramirez. Graduating with honors, Stephanie Karen Characia. Graduating with honors, Devin Lee Close. Angel Gabrielle Colon Acosta. Esther Rose Conklin. Javier Correa. Ashley Nicole Cox. Shannon Elizabeth Coyne. Graduating with highest honors, Dominic Francis Crawford. Graduating with high honors, Anthony David Crusoe. Graduating with highest honors, Maria Del Mar Cruz Guzman. Graduating with honors, Donovan Stanley Quadra. Graduating with high honors, Sabin Wayne Kersey. Anika Nicole Daniel. Graduating with high honors, Tatiana Ivalise Daniels. Graduating with high honors, Blake Dwayne Daughtry. Graduating with high honors, Christopher Keith Davis Jr. Daniel Matthew Davis. Graduating with honors, Makai LaJorian Dawson. Graduating with honors, Nyasia Tawana De Lima. Daniel Dulcime. Jovan O'Brien Donald. Graduating with high honors, Alexis Marie Douthit. Graduating with highest honors, Tiana Eileen Eldam. Graduating with honors, Kylan Joseph Ernest. Javaris Kernai Etienne. Graduating with honors, Nathaniel Thomas Evans. Ryan Austin Farmer. Nayeli Esther Feliciano. Graduating with highest honors, Victoria May Firkins. Graduating with honors, Logan Thomas Four. Graduating with high honors, Winter Marie Foster. Daryl Daniel Fry. Graduating with honors, Mackenzie Lee Galloway. Graduating with honors, Brittany Marie Garcia. Graduating with highest honors, Mario Giovanni Geisel. Madeline May Hanibra. Graduating with honors, Jesselyn Reyna Glenn. Graduating with honors, Courtney Erin Galato. Helen Lee Van Dyke Goodman. Graduating with highest honors, Lenacia Kalia Graham. Kylie Maureen Green. Graduating with high honors, Nathan William Green. Nikasia Shamani Green. Seth Elliott Gribble. Preston Lamar Guyton. Graduating with highest honors, Jackson Sawyer Gwynn. Graduating with highest honors, Sarah Jane Gwynn. Jonathan Troy Halstead. Timothy James Halstead. Ashanti Monique Hall. Graduating with honors, Jaden Alexandria Hamilton. Graduating with honors, Janelle Jessica Hamilton. Isaiah Donovan Hare. Graduating with high honors, Nishan Kumar Haraprasad. India Inez Harold. Graduating with honors, Alana Isabella Harris. Graduating with high honors, Clayton Lee Harris. Blake Thomas Hartwig. Graduating with honors, Jonathan Ramdat Haroon. Emma Lee Faith Hadaway. Graduating with honors, Emily K. Hedrick. Matthew David Hebrock. Graduating with high honors, Christopher Everett Hernandez. Kevin Manuel Hernandez. Graduating with honors, Michael Hernandez. Graduating with highest honors, Raina Avery Hernandez. Alexis Marie Heslep. Calvert Kenneth Oare Romero. Graduating with honors, Oscar Alfredo Oare Romero. Graduating with honors, Micaiah Rochelle Hogan. Gariel Arnetta Hope. Graduating with highest honors, McKaylee Bell Huffner. Jabez Irazari. Joseph Henry Irvin. Graduating with highest honors, Jenny Michelle Jeffers. Rion Osteen Johnson. Graduating with honors, Caitlin Marie Jones. Austin Michael Kelly. Graduating with high honors, Abrianne Leah Kling. Victoria Jean Konchinsky. Graduating with honors, Abigail Maria Erin Liebert. Jonathan Caleb Little. Graduating with high honors, Jordan Isaiah Liu. Graduating with honors, Melanie Lugomazzo. Graduating with honors, Haley Virginia Lumpkins. Graduating with honors, Jalen Jaheem Lynham. Anise Marie Martin. Graduating with honors, Aiden Rhiannon Martin. Alex Martinez Azua. Graduating with honors, Aramis Jose Martinez. Emily Grace Matthews Brown. Ebony Erin McGill. Graduating with highest honors, Gabrielle Soleil McIntosh. Samuel David McIntosh. Graduating with high honors, Austin McKinney. Donnell Isaac McNeil. Mackenzie Caitlin McQuaig. Yair Daniel Mieja Carrasco. Graduating with high honors, Michaela Lynn Mercado. Cheyenne Naylene Mincy. Corinna Andrea Mancada. Graduating with high honors. Graduating with highest honors, Janisa Alize Montero Negron. Asiana Tylia Monet Mormon. Graduating with honors, Nathaniel Mulkey IV. Taryn Nicole Mulliner. Jason Lee Navarro Jr. Graduating with honors, Jaslyn Danielle Neild. Joshua Negron Rodriguez. Graduating with highest honors, Isabel Nadine Olinger. Graduating with highest honors, Tristan Deuce Oliver. Graduating with the highest honors, Elijah Femi Olorde. Kanasia Lantra O'Neill. Graduating with honors, Jason Keith Panowski. Gerardo Peralta. Christian Israel Perez. Graduating with highest honors, Brian Austin Pettit. Harley Scott Pierre. Graduating with honors, Kyler Lee Wayne Plemons. Scott Robbie Potter. Kaylin Joseph Prentice. Hannah Michael Quattro. Jada Marie Rains. Nailia Suhey Ramos. Graduating with highest honors, Ariana Ramraji. Graduating with high honors, Ayana Jewel Reed. Graduating with honors, Rocky Jason Reeves Jr. David Alexander Restrepo. Saul Ivan Rico. Marilee Eve Rivas. Graduating with high honors, Joam Gabriel Rivas Anderson. Graduating with honors, Aaliyah Rivera. Graduating with honors, Saria Nicole Robbins. Adam Christopher Robertson. Graduating with high honors, Brandon Lee Roby. Graduating with honors, Ciara Elizabeth Rodriguez. Damian Louise Rodriguez. Graduating with honors, Jada Lynn Rodriguez. Graduating with honors, Matthew Richard Rodriguez. Jordan Taylor Rogers. Brooke Emily Sky Russell. Graduating with honors, Zakeem Kellyanne Sampson. Lyric Tyronisha Sanders. Graduating with highest honors, Brittany Lynn Sands. Graduating with honors, Alexis Xavier Santana. Graduating with honors, Mason Dylan Savaloya. Graduating with high honors, Kevin Alfonso Sawyers Jr. Graduating with honors, Ethan Keith Scott. John Patrick Cedillo. Serenity Lorraine Sewell. Graduating with honors, Connor Perry Shoemaker. Graduating with high honors, Samuel David Six. Alyssa Mary Smart. Kaylee Nicole Smith. Mackenzie Alyssa Smith. Jonathan Xavier Snell. Caleb Joseph McGaw Snyder. Trista Lee Summers. Graduating with highest honors, Rebecca M.E. Samwaru. Graduating with honors, Curison Sondervan. Jacob Ricky Susie. Madison Patricia Sprague. Graduating with highest honors, Kalinda Sue Strayhorn. Brandon Curtis Street. Destiny Mercedes Suliveras. Nikki Maurice Summers Jr. Graduating with honors, Mackenzie Nicole Taylor. Tayana Vanny Terry. Tyrese Alvance Terry. Graduating with honors, April Ray Thomas. Graduating with honors, Willie Jalen Thomas. Graduating with high honors, Diamond Renee Thompson. Graduating with honors, Kobe Gurrell Thompson. Graduating with high honors, Zoe Charlene Thompson. Graduating with high honors, Logan Alexander Tompkins. Graduating with high honors, Destiny Faith Torriano. Alejandro Torres Jr. Hunter Bain Torres. Moselle Carlos Torres. Graduating with high honors, Jessica James Turiello. Graduating with highest honors, Jenna Marie Van. Graduating with honors, Nathan Charles Varney. Jose Velasquez. Jason Brian Wagner. Graduating with honors, Gavin Christian Waite. Graduating with high honors, Raven Nicole Walters. Anthony Joseph Warnock Jr. Graduating with honors, Kaylee Jane Webster. Graduating with honors, Zachary Edward Weitzel. Graduating with highest honors, Miles Xavion Welch. Graduating with highest honors, Tyler Adam Welch. Joshua Deshaun West. Graduating with honors, Julius Justin Wettig. Riley Keith Whitten. Graduating with honors, Angelina Marie Wilcox. Brianna Marie Williams. Corian Devontae Williams. Graduating with high honors, Carone Melvin Williams. Elijah Thomas Williams. Romel Damone Williams. Faith Renee Wilson. Elizabeth Ann Wonders. Graduating with high honors, Nathan Allen Wood. Isaac Jeremy Woodruff. Serenity Lynn-Ann Wright. Ashworth. Graduating with high honors, Haley Michelle Yandel. Christopher Michael Zerby. And Madison Cheyenne Logsden.
Class of 2021, please rise at this time. Dr. Gullett, it is a tremendous honor as the principal of Lake Weir High School to present to you the class of 2021. I certify that all school, county, state graduation requirements have been met, and that all these receiving diplomas today have satisfied all these obligations.
Good evening, Lake Weir class of 2021. It is my honor and my privilege to present in accordance with Article 9 of the Constitution of the State of Florida, and having satisfied the requirements set forth by Florida statutes, the State Board of Education, and the rules of the School Board of Marion County, with the authority delegated to me as the Superintendent of Schools, I now confirm your graduation from Marion County Public Schools. Graduates, you may now turn your tassels.
Thank you, Dr. Gullett. And congratulations, graduates. Please give our 2021 Lake Weir graduates one more round of applause. Our final graduation activity will be the tossing of the mortar boards. Graduates, in order to maintain proper social distancing, I ask that you stay close to your seat during this time. However, we're going to have a pause for a moment. Members of the audience, you may want to prepare your cameras for this photo opportunity. I'm going to prepare mine. Lake Weir High School, class of 2021, on the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, and class dismissed.